Hey guys, Dave here, JDH Reptiles. We have a very busy June coming up. So I wanted to go over a little bit of what we got planned. We've got projects that need to be done. And as some of you know, we are leaving for Europe. I think it's like the 26th or 27th of June, and we're gone for 15 days. So we get back, I think, the 11th of July. So I'm gonna spin the camera around and just give you guys an idea of things that we need to do starting this weekend to get us better prepared for while we're gone. Alright, so first thing is, you know, the incubator over here. What I'm going to do, I'll show you real quick. I need to go and get some silicone. And what I need to do around the edges here of the liner is I'm going to silicone that liner into the sides. So the purpose for that basically is because I don't want any moisture getting between the liner and the metal of the incubator. Okay, now I know it's probably inevitable, but the least amount of moisture the better. So the idea is to keep the moisture inside, obviously keep the humidity up, and that'll be able to keep the clutches going. So that's step one, is to get the incubator sealed. After we get it sealed, the next step will be to build the shelving in there. I'll get the heaters in there, and then we're going to do a test run on it and see how well it does. So the next step we're going to do, so all this wood here needs to go away. The wood up against the wall there needs to go away. There's some pegboard there, which we did here. We're going to pegboard this wall. We're going to pegboard maybe that wall. We're definitely going to pegboard this wall. Now the reason for the pegboard is, one, we need to get rid of it, and two, I'll help hold some of our household equipment and tools and whatnot. But we need to make room. This incubator needs to be pushed back some, and then right here, that area is where our rats are going to be. We're bringing the rats back out because it is becoming summertime here in Michigan. And they did very well out here last summer. We had great turnover for our babies, and right now they're currently in the house. The idea is obviously to get them out of the house, bring them back out here where it's warm, and we're going to set them there. We'll put the buckets up above for our watering system, and then that project will be done. Next thing right here, for those of you that don't know, Jamie got a Madagascar giant hognose. It's currently in a 4 foot by, I think it's 4 foot by 2 by 12 inch animal plastics PVC setup with under tank heater and a light. That setup is not what we want to use, so we had a custom made setup from Doug Songer over at Dragon House Manufacturing. He made us what we wanted. And I will do something on that as well once I get that built this weekend. But if I remember correctly, I believe it is 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. And the front actually has a 6-inch lip. That way we can make a real burrowing area for the hognose, because they do like to burrow. So that's a project to be done. So we've got to get all this wrapped up this weekend, get things going. I am expecting 3 clutches before we leave. Well, 2 for sure. I believe I've got one to drop the 5th, one that's scheduled to drop the 15th, and the other one is scheduled to drop the day we leave. So if those 3 drop before we go, I'm going to be really happy, because I don't expect any others to drop while we're gone. Otherwise, if that one does not, our daughter, who's going to be here watching over everything, she's going to get to pull her first clutch, and it'll be without me here, and I'm really nervous. She's definitely capable of doing it. I just wish she had a couple clutches under her belt before having to do it on her own. So I think of the next 2 that come out, I'm going to try and get a hold of her, get her to come over. That way she can pull these clutches with me and hopefully get herself a little bit of experience before, if she has to do it. Now, we do have 2 clutches that'll come out of the incubator while we're gone. One is due to Pip the day we leave. The other one is due on the 1st. Obviously, once all the snakes are out of their eggs, I will have a tub ready to go where I explain to her how to remove them, give them a rinse, and throw them in the tub, and just make sure that she misses them daily to keep them wet. That way, they can do their first shed. which will be fine because we'll be home within 10 days, and they probably will just shed by the time we got home. So that's what we've got going on this month and into the beginning of July. Like I said, very busy time for us. So there's going to be a lot going on. I'll try and get some videos up for everybody while we're in the middle of all this. And of course, when we go to Europe, I'm going to bring the camera around. I'm going to do some vlogging, and I will try and share as much of that experience with you guys. So of course, if you want to see what we have going on while we're here, plus the trip to Europe, and not only that, but get to know more about the clutches we have coming out, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Make sure you like this video for me, please. Hit the notification bell, share, do the whole 9 yards, and don't forget that when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we are giving away a free animal to somebody. So let's get to 1,000 subscribers, because then we can do lives with my phone and lives on the camera, and it'll just bring a little more interaction to everybody. So have yourself a fantastic evening, and look for the next update, which will be probably in a few days, and we'll go from there. So see you later, guys. Take care, enjoy yourself, and make sure you work hard at what you want.